Hi, hello students. To give a break from a continuous videos of lesson explanation and textual grammar, I'd like to present something different, that is the active passive voice. And it's very essential that you know basic grammar points, keeping in view this importance of knowing grammar. I'm going to present the active passive voice in this video. Voice. Let's first of all, let's define what is a voice. Voice is a grammatical category in which a verb can be used in two different ways. It tells what the subject did or what is done to the subject. That is voice. See, active voice, the boy hit the ball. Here, okay, passive voice is the ball was hit by the boy. See, in the first sentence, hit is the uh, verb, and in the second passive voice, was hit is the verb. And see, verb in the active voice is different from the verb in the passive voice. That is the meaning of this definition of voice. And verb, see, verb is in okay. Whatever the verb is followed by, I have B form. B form. Okay, these B forms we will just discuss in detail in the following discussion. Okay, V is a simple past tense. Subject performs the action, and a verb is a a B form plus a past participle, subject past participle, and the subject receives the action. Okay, that is the first point of active passive voice. That is the definition of what is voice. What is voice? And next point is a okay. A sentence can be said to be in active voice when the verb is used transitively. When the verb is used transitively, the sentence can be said it is in a active voice. It means that verb should have an object. That is the meaning of transitively. Means a transitive verb. See this, he ate an apple. See this ate is a verb and it is a transitive verb because the apple, an apple is the object. So when a verb has an object, that is called transitive verb, and only transitive verbs can be changed into passive voice because it's not possible. A sentence that has an intransitive verb, that means verb has no object, cannot be changed into passive voice. So for example, she went to school. See, this went does not have any object. This verb does not have any object, so it cannot be changed into passive voice. But this one, he ate an apple. He ate an apple. Ate is the verb and apple is the object. So this verb is, this ate is a transitive verb. So passive voice will be an apple was eaten by him. Okay. So the verb went is an intransitive verb, opposite to transitive verb. Okay, transitive verb, intransitive verb. Transitive verb, verb that has an object. Intransitive is opposite, verb does not have an object. Next, third point. A sentence is in passive voice when the past participle. A sentence can be said it is in a passive voice when the past participle is followed by one of the B forms or helping verbs of either present or past tense. Okay, see, these are B forms. Okay, there are okay other future tense B forms as well. Okay, be, being, and been. Okay, these are also B forms. See, when a sentence has one of these B forms and followed by this past participle V3. V3. Okay, when a V3 has a B form before it, there is a the sentence can be said that is in a passive voice. For example, okay, let's go a bit earlier. See here, the ball was hit by the boy. See, was a B form, hit is the past participle form. So at the end of that structure is not there in this active voice, right? See, these are am is are present tense B forms. Was were are past tense B forms. And okay, be in the future, being is a past continuous or present continuous. Being is used in a present and past perfect tenses. Okay, okay. So whatever the B form, present tense or past tense, okay, it is followed by past participle. That is the third form of the verb. Third form of the verb, right? The most important part of parts of active voice sentence, those are subject, verb, object. The most important parts of active voice sentence. It should have subject, verb, and object. Sometimes, okay, some active voices even without subject there can be, but okay, these two parts are very important. Verb and object are very important for changing from active to passive voice. Okay. Subject, verb, object definitions we will learn in the following discussion. See here, active voice. The horse kicked the boy. See, the horse is the subject, kicked is the verb, and the boy is the object. Okay. See, they change their positions in passive voice. The boy came to the subject place, and verb is followed by B form. Main verb, verb 3, past participle, and the subject in the active voice came to the last object place. Okay. In other words, here the horse kicked the boy. The subject did something here, and the passive voice, the subject received something. Okay, subject received something. So that is the okay, the simple logic that you have to understand. Change the subject, bring the subject into object place in passive voice and object into subject place, and then change the verb. That's all. That's very easy. But if you know which B form to use for what tense, you know almost, because this past participle will remain unchanged, right? So fifth point, the subject verb object in the active voice change their positions as shown above in the above in the passive voice, like here, like this ones here. Subject verb object. Subject goes to object place, object comes to subject place in active voice, and verb takes a B form. Verb means past participle. Next, sixth point. The B form before the past participle, that means V3, changes according to the tense of the active voice. That means if the tense is in present tense, the tense of given sentence is present tense, the verb takes one of the present tense be forms in a passive voice. Okay. See, for example, I'll show you here. See, kicked is a V2, and since it is a past tense, see this was is used. If it is a past tense be form is used. If it is present tense be forms are used. Okay. Example, he teaches English. Let us see. He teaches English. See here, passive voice English is taught. English is here. Why is here? Because the active voice is in present tense. See, this teaches is a verb one. So in the above sentence, the present tense be form is used because he teaches English is in the present tense. The verb teaches is a present tense verb. So you have to be very careful about identifying the tense of the sentence. Okay, it is unlike direct indirect speech. Okay, many students get confused between active passive voice and direct indirect speech because in a direct indirect speech tense changes. In active passive voice is not the same case. It does not happen like that. Okay, whatever the active voice tense, the same tense is retained in a passive voice. 7. Okay, by preposition, this one, this by preposition in a passive voice is avoided when we do not know who did that. My pen was stolen. See, passive voice, there is a, we did not say by whom, because we don't know who did this. Okay, we do not know that. That's why we said my pen was stolen. We did not say my pen was stolen by somebody. By somebody we should not say because it is only somebody who will not steal. Okay, that somebody we do not know. That's why we say like this without a by preposition. You have to be very careful about that. Next, second point, by is also avoided when it is not desirable to say who did that, who did the action. It is not desirable. See, this sentence is from Ignited Minds of this Abdul Kalam's life story, not Ignited Mind. Okay, this sentence is taken from a 10th class reader, My Childhood, and from there this sentence was taken. In the school, okay, he says I was asked to go and sit in the last bench in the classroom. See, by the teacher. Okay, by the teacher, he did not mention because it's not desirable. It is not desirable to say who did that. That what did they do? Asking her to go and sit in the last bench. So it is not desirable to say who asked. Third point, where by is avoided. By preposition is avoided when it is obvious or when we know. We know. Okay, we know. That's why we don't need to use it. We don't need to use it with the by preposition. Right. See, for example, um, okay, the thief was arrested. See, for example, the thief was arrested. Here we did not write by the police. We did not write by the police because we know who does this. What arresting? We know who are the people who does arresting. Who do this It is only police who does that. No, no others. I cannot go and arrest someone, or nor you can go and arrest someone. So this is a example. We know arresting is done by whom. So in this case also we avoid by preposition. Okay, I hope you go understood. And okay, the tense wise discussion will be in the next video. Until then, bye bye. Okay, take care of yourself and learn. Okay, we will discuss in the next video. Until then, bye bye.